Good evening, welcome to Thursday's Midlands Today from the BBC. Tonight, West Midlands Police is not for sale. That was the blunt message from the force's Chief Constable, Chris Sims, today. He was speaking after accusations from unions that core police services face privatisation.
In March, both the West Midlands and Surrey forces invited bids from the private sector for £1.5 billion worth of policing services. But in another development today, Surrey's Chief Constable announced their plans were being put on hold until after the Olympic Games. Here's our special correspondent, Peter Wilson.
Out on the streets, the police are hard at work. They say they're cutting crime to its lowest level in years, down 10%. Policing has changed enormously over the years and it's due to change even more. But today's event was all about public relations and the police chiefs wanted to put the message across that West Midlands Police isn't for sale. The force has to save £126 million from its budget. They, along with Surrey Police, are looking at a business partnership so that a private company could take over some existing police roles. But does that mean privatisation? No, says the force.
We're really trying to reassure the public today that this is not about taking police out of public ownership.
Unions and the Police Federation called today's event a smokescreen and claimed core police jobs would be privatised.
I'm talking about the people who answer 999 calls, the people who deal with crime scenes, the forensic analysis of crime scenes, the people who handle cases before they go to court. All of these people are part of the police.
Scaremongering, say the police chiefs.
We're not asking somebody to take over areas that police are experts at, neighbourhood policing, patrolling your streets, and policing is an accountable public service. So actually I think what we're in the business of doing is correcting some really serious myths that are scaring the public.
But the new Chief Constable of Surrey, Lynn Owens, today called for a delay in the process and for more public consultation. It's claimed there that private firms have been told that they could bid for jobs like guarding crime scenes, patrolling neighbourhoods and collecting CCTV footage. One advert by a private security company is offering jobs for child abuse investigators. The Chief Constable here denied that his force would privatise such a sensitive role.
That's absolutely not what West Midlands Police is trying to achieve. Investigation is one of the core issues of policing and will continue to be done by police officers because that's what we are good at.
Tonight, West Midlands Police said that the decision made by Surrey would not have any impact on the progress of its own ongoing tendering process. But questions and controversy surrounding this issue will not go away. Peter Wilson, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
Well, earlier I spoke to the Deputy Secretary for the West Midlands Police Federation, Steve Grange, from our studios in Southampton. The Federation represents the interests of rank-and-file police officers. He gave his thoughts on the comments from Chris Sims.
Our concerns with the privatisation issue within the West Midlands, it's a joint venture with West Midlands and Surrey. Surrey clearly have concerns. The Chief Constable there has actually suspended their part in the programme. It's a jointly funded venture. They're putting in £1 million of consultation, we're putting in £2 million, the government £3 million. That's clearly going to have an effect on us going forward with the bids that have already been submitted. There was a bidders' conference in London where a procurement notice has gone out to prospective companies to bid for services. That procurement notice is very far-reaching, very wide-ranging.
Do you think the West Midlands should put this on hold as they have done in Surrey?
I do, yeah. I think there needs to be a period of reflection, a period of consultation. The police authority are going to be asked next week at a meeting in Birmingham as to whether they believe it's right to give the rest of the money to go forward with this venture. And I think it is time to actually have some proper consultation and to seriously think about whether this is the best way to go, yeah.
But Chris Sims is insisting this is back office work.
Well, if you look at the OJU notice, the notice that's gone out to these companies, it's clearly very far-reaching. It covers everything that doesn't require a power of arrest or any warranted power of a constable. I know he said that the power of a constable, the rank of constable within the West Midlands is sacrosanct, and I welcome that. But clearly there are some very, very important functions that these private companies have been asked to take on. which are currently done by West Midlands Police employed staff, whether they be police officers or police staff.
Steve Grange talking to me earlier from Southampton.
Detectives investigating a brutal attack on a 93-year-old woman in